Buongiorno, signore e signori. Today we're playing a bit of Deathmatch in the classic map of Firenze. Spawning relatively close to our target, we spot Marty McFly, the Deacon. Since we're already hearing whispers, it's safe to assume that Artemis is our pursuer, and magnifico, she just wasted her smoke bomb. To draw her out, we're going to walk this way. Hey Artemis, I know you already threw your smoke bomb. Whack. Salve, messere diacono. Addio. I personally like this part of Florence quite a bit, for several reasons. First of all, even with the physical barriers, you can see through everything, which still lets you lock on to various people. Hearing more whispers, we suspect this Vizier striding towards us. And his blender morph to that gladiator just confirmed this. What I meant to do was to run through just completely useless chase breaker, but instead ran up the wall and earned ourselves a good face landing. Ow. Here I set myself up for spectacular failure by not noticing the fact that my target just stabbed someone, thinking that this NPC count is in fact my target. I poisoned the wrong guy. I have no idea how I landed this naked stun. We linger around waiting for our next contract, and ding ding ding, it's the Vizier. Okay, excellent. Let me just go there and whoa, crossfire. Oh dear folks, have any manners? The Vizier then proceeds to head towards my favorite spot. Vizier, this is my favorite bench. Stay away. Now, Artemis could be my pursuer, but if she were, she'd probably be dragging me off the bench by now. So my guess is no. Speaking of dragging off the bench, the Renegato here is gonna get some. Hear more whispers, look for a pursuer, and a Captain Obvious Vizier turns a 90-degree angle towards me. As luck would have it, we immediately received the courtesan as our contract. Ha, silly Vizier. Taunt someone, immediately dies from poison, and Mr. Crabman Renegade is on me. Not much I could do about that. The second reason to love Florence is these abundance that are near spawn points. A steady flow of moving blend groups, which are one of the best places to hide in. Shortly, we get an SSD, not a solid-state drive, but a simultaneous smoke bomb deployment, only to realize that the courtesan is not on me, nor am I on her. Hearing the whispers grow louder and louder, the best thing to do right now is probably to just lay low. Cue another moving blend group in 3, 2, 1. A lot of persona types could be spotted here. There's the courtesan, there's the Deacon, and the Renegade. One of them is my pursuer. Definitely not the Brigand, that's Artemis, my target. And I noticed that there are 3 Renegades sitting there. Very odd. Roll out the Corsair, and the Renegade who was sitting in the middle of the bench is now straight behind me. We inch towards Artemis, but she's smart enough to walk away, and we see that the courtesan herself is inching towards us. Very unsettling. A lot of times you can play the game of waiting. Waiting for your pursuer's pursuer to kill them. Grazie mille, messere Renegato. Here I make 2 dumb mistakes. First off, throwing a smoke bomb too early, and second of all, hitting X before actually locking on to my real target. Hey, Captain Office Vizier, what did I say about my favorite spot? Don't sit there. Since we're waiting for another contract, let's hide in another moving group. Fantastico, we get our second chance to kill Artemis. I make a fatal mistake here. As Angel as the Corsair runs by me, she becomes my pursuer, and I should have hit B to stun her. Instead, I opt to inch over here and get a naked poison on Artemis. Of course, that slap on the face costed us our life. But then, an achievement is unlocked. The Spice of Life.
Massacre.
Here I'm about to make another fatal mistake. I know for a fact that the Renegade is fast walking towards me. So I threw a smoke bomb, and so did he. And I walked into his, getting me only an honorable death instead of a stun. Right after spawning, we get 2 pursuers. Oh no, 3 pursuers. And even though I found my target, we see Artemis inching towards us. So there really isn't anything we can do other than trying to stun her and honorably dying again. Excellent. Another new moving blank group that I could use. Now, the third reason to love Florence as a deathmatch map is the fact that since you can see everything, you could be blending in a far-off group and be slowly building up your approach meter from a distance. And by the time you reach your target, you'd be getting incognito. Often smoke bomb, poison. Don't you walk away from me, Vizier. Ah, punched the wrong guy. Here we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different players, each in close vicinity with each other. It's just a great mess waiting to happen. So the best thing we can do is to walk away from this place and wait for things to happen. Oh, and there is our pursuer. And my target is just sitting there. Best we can do right now is just walk away and hope that someone else will take care of our pursuer. There you go. 1 smoke bomb opportunity to stun her, and for some reason I can't stun her anymore. So I'm just gonna stab this Vizier. Again, we've got about 5 different players in a 3-meter radius. Not a great idea. So maybe Mesere Diacono wants to join the party, but we want to leave the party. Then we get our next contract. So we look for the courtesan. And since I'm facing this way, and she just entered the line of sight, that means she's in the other direction. Fail to sit down. Try to get her. She stabbed someone. Might as well get a discreet kill. What we just did was extremely high profile, and with whispers this loud, we might as well run away, and then Artemis catches us and often smoke bomb and stabs us. Nothing we can really do about that, really. But hey, we immediately get our chance for revenge, only to notice that the courtesan... Oh, hey, look at her clutching her throat. She's poisoned. That's 1 less pursuer to worry... Ah, no. Another pursuer to worry about. Might as well run away. Lay it low. With less than a minute remaining, everyone's going balls crazy and heading to the rooftops.
Il reste 30 secondes.
Here I make another fatal mistake. What I should have done is wait until Artemis comes up here, smoke bomb her, poison, and try to stun whoever is following me. Instead, I stab her, throw a smoke bomb, fall down, and get myself aerialed. Look at that giant clusterfuck. Oh, and the Renegade wants to join the party too. Thus ends the match. I'm Corge, and I certainly hope you enjoy this deathmatch session. I'll be putting up more, and probably doing other game types as well. Stay tuned. See you around.